All right, here are some properties of natural logs. They are very similar in style to the properties we learned earlier in our unit on the properties. So the properties of natural logs. So here are the properties you've learned already in the below, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the natural logs have those same rules. So the natural log of 1 equals 0. The natural log of e equals 1. These two are inverses of each other, so you equal x. So here are some examples below. The natural log of e squared, these two undo each other, we're left with 2. The next one, the natural log of e to the 7x squared, these are inverses of each other, so you're left with 7x squared. These two are inverses of each other, so you're left with 2. These are inverses of each other, so you're left with 7x squared. All right, on this slide, we're going to graph the exponential base e along the side as our natural log base e. So we'll start with the red box set of points. We're going to substitute in -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So let's start with 0. E to the 0 power, or anything to the 0 power, is 1. E to the first power is approximately 2.72. E to the second power is 2.72 squared. And that would be, just type it into my calculator here, approximately 7.4. E to the -1 is 1 over 2.7. And I think for all purposes, we're going to just highlight these 3 ordered pairs. All right, so now let's graph those out. So here is our exponential of base e. Remember, e is approximately 2.72. The domain of all exponential functions are all real numbers. There is a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. So that means your range of values are above that yellow line. The y-intercept is right here at 0, 1. I'm just going to erase that yellow line. Okay, so now to graph the blue function, the natural log, this is the same thing as a logarithm of base e. They're the same notation. These two functions are inverses of each other. So this is going to become my y value, and that's going to become my x value because they are inverses. And now let's graph them. All right. So we're going to go over 1/2, down 1, over 1, up 1, over 2.72, up 1. So here's what that graph looks like. It's going to have a vertical asymptote at x equals 0. So that means our domain of values is everything to the right of that yellow line. Our range of values is all real numbers. And then we have an intercept at 1, 0.